Hello, yes, this is a video that is going out to the internet. My name is Nikki, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Yes, I am 18 years old and I bought a Build-A-Bear, but look at him! Oh my god, it's Gengar! Okay, little complaint, Build-A-Bear, why do you only have your Pokemon Build-A-Bears online? Like, I wanted the full experience. I wanted to go in, I wanted to take a little heart, I wanted to warm it up, I wanted to stuff my Gengar, but I had to buy him online, which is kind of bullshit, but whatever, it's fine. He's gonna go back here for the rest of the video. Today, I'm gonna be talking about The Sims 4 and why it's a fun disappointment. I think that's the best way to describe The Sims 4. It's fun, but it's a disappointment. And why I want more from The Sims 5. I think to start with The Sims 4 is release date, which was in 2014, I believe. September, I believe. September 2014 is when The Sims 4 came out, which is crazy because that was a long time ago. And we're still having problems with The Sims 4, which is hence why I'm making this video today. Cottage Living has come out, and I have complaints. So we're gonna start at release day. So release day, my biggest complaint, me personally, that I have with The Sims 4 is it was missing a lot when it first came out. I believe it was missing toddlers. Missing an entire life stage. That's bad. Pools, which everybody thought was going to be in a DLC. Same with toddlers. We thought that we were going to get toddlers, pools, like ghosts in a DLC. Which EA is very infamous for having a lot of loot boxes in their games and DLC and just in-game purchases. So I think a lot of us were expecting, oh, Sims 4 is missing a lot. The EA, knowing EA, is probably going to put them in a DLC, and everybody's going to be pissed about it, including me. I was very disappointed when The Sims 4 came out, and I tried my best to have fun with it, but when it was just the base game, it was basically unplayable. Up until mod creators made mods and custom content, the game is not fun. It's not fun. It's missing so much content, it's distracting. The Sims 3, on the other hand, had life in it. The base game was playable. The Sims 3 is pretty dated, being that it came out in 2009, but why can I go back to it and have more fun in that game than in The Sims 4? I think there's a problem, I think there's a disconnect, something's going on. I think a lot of Simmers on YouTube can relate to The Sims 3 just having more life to it, as well as The Sims 2, and even The Sims 1, but The Sims 4 was just missing so much on release date, it was obviously rushed. If the game wasn't rushed, we would have had toddlers, we would have had all the missing things if the game was delayed and had more time put into it. But I understand EA's a company, Maxis, whoever's really in charge of releasing this thing, I don't know companies that well. Whoever's really in charge of releasing The Sims 4 at the end of the day decided to release it when it wasn't ready instead of delaying it and making it a better game, and I think that was a really missed opportunity. So, The Sims 4 releases and it's missing a lot of content. People aren't happy about it. Everybody goes back to The Sims 3. Okay, I love The Sims 3. The Sims 3 had so much life to it. Every expansion had so much content, and it was worth your money. The Sims 4 content is not worth your money. Except for Cottage Living, which I'm going to talk about that, I have not bought a single pack at full price. Never. I watch LGR, Lazy Game Reviews, and he always recommends to never buy the expansion packs at full price. And don't you think that's a problem, EA, Maxis, whatever? If your players do not want to buy your packs at full price, they only want to buy them on sale, doesn't that tell you that they're not worth what you're selling them for? Makes sense to me. I mean, the packs are always on sale anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but except for Cottage Living, which I did pay $40 for, and do I think it's worth it? No. I think you should buy it half price, or maybe not at all, because honestly, I'm so over The Sims 4, okay, and I'm kind of a hypocrite because I literally played it yesterday. But here's the thing. The Sims 4 is a fun disappointment. It has a lot of great new content added into it. It came out in 2014. It added so much to The Sims that The Sims 3 didn't have, but it was also missing a lot. It was like a take and a takeaway. It was like pros and cons. it's hard. It's difficult to really enjoy this game as base game without add-ons, without content being made from creators who didn't even make the game. Without mod creators, like I said, the base game would be unplayable. Even with packs, the game is pretty unplayable without some sort of mod making the game more full of life. I mean, I can say confidently that I would definitely not play The Sims 4 without the mods that I have in the game, without the custom content. It's just not worth it to me. The Sims 3, when I look back on it, had so many like little details that made the game just so full of life. Like I can think in The Sims 3 seasons, you can get a sunburn. Like, stuff like that is what I'm missing in The Sims 4, if that makes sense. In The Sims 4, I don't believe in seasons. I don't think you can get a sunburn if you're out for too long. I was playing the Legacy Challenge, and I was outside. I didn't have my house put together yet. I didn't have a roof, clearly. And my sim got a sunburn and got caught on fire. And it was hilarious. And The Sims 4 doesn't have things like that. Like, it doesn't have, like, that realism that The Sims 3 did. Like, The Sims 3 just had so much more life to it. It had, like, the memory system, getting a sunburn, like I just said. It had, like, more in its expansion packs that made it worth to buy at full price. I think because The Sims 4 was missing so much at its launch date, it's just dragging downhill. Like, I think that release date really messed up the rest of the game. Like, this will always be held against The Sims 4. Like, when you think of The Sims 4, like, what do you think of? Well, I think of all the things that were missing when it first came out. I don't think about how fun and full of life the game is. Speaking of which, no open world, no color wheel, a lot of other things like that, which we were expecting were in The Sims 3, were going to be implemented into The Sims 4, and weren't. And everybody was confused why. And this is my other point, that EA, Maxis, whatever, claims that performance issues are a reason why the color wheel and open world are no longer a thing. And I have a problem with that. I have a problem with taking that. I think just because I understand you want more people to play your game, so therefore you want performance to be better, I understand that. But it's really hard when your past game has this open world to it and makes the gameplay so much more that's a big thing. Gameplay so much more organic with an open world. Cars, another thing. I'm just gonna keep adding things on as we go throughout this entire video. The open world in The Sims 3 gave so much organic gameplay, and The Sims 4, there's no open world. There's a ton of loading screens, I'll tell you that much, a lot of loading screens, to the point where I don't even want to leave my home lot. Like, how is that a life simulator? Like, listen, I guess it's kind of a life simulator for me. I mean, I don't leave my house, but in a video game, I would like to leave my house and have some more gameplay elements. If we're being realistic, I don't leave my house, but, you know, I would like in a video game to have a better life than in real life, if that's possible. That would be awesome. But that's not what The Sims 4 is. There's no open world. It's really lacking organic gameplay. Being stuck on my home lot isn't fun. I already do that in real life. I don't get it. Why did they make this decision? Other than performance issues, I just don't think that's worth it. Just because you want more people to play your game doesn't mean that you should take out things that complete your game. You know, I just don't think that's worth it. As a lot of gamers have gaming computers, gaming PCs, laptops, you know, a lot of us can handle it. And I understand The Sims is a casual game. I get that. But it just doesn't seem fair to me that you take out so much organic gameplay elements just so that you can include more people. I just don't really get that. I think that it just took too much away from the game and it made it boring. This video is coming across as really negative because that's really how I feel about The Sims 4. I think it's lacking too much, and I almost feel like I have to try too hard in The Sims 4 to have fun. Like, I have to constantly buy packs in order to enjoy them. And The Sims 4 can be fun if you buy the packs, and you're having fun for maybe a day or two, and then you need to buy another pack because that pack basically expired because you played all the content in it. There's nothing else to be had in said pack, so you have to buy another one. The Sims 3, you could buy an expansion pack and you be set. Like, you be able to play and stick to it and have fun. I'm talking seasons, generations, ambitions, packs like that, like add more realism, organic gameplay to the game. Those are my personal favorites, though. I could constantly replay those. There's nothing really like that in The Sims 4 that The Sims 3 has, other than, like, get to work, but that just, it got boring. Like, it's not the same, especially with the open world. Just because I can go to work, which I guess is adding, I'm not stuck on my home lot, but I'm just going to work and going back home. I mean, that's almost too much like real life. But at the same time, this is a video game and it needs more life to it, if that makes sense. I bought Cottage Living and I just feel like The Sims 3 Pets added more than Cats and Dogs and Cottage Living combined. And if you buy both those at full price, that's $80. That's $80. And it's not worth it. I think the expansion packs in The Sims 3 were they $40 or were they $20? Maybe they were $30. I honestly don't know. But I don't think they were as expensive as the Sims 4 packs. And that kind of blows my mind. I think this is definitely the most expensive Sims game to date. If you buy all the content, all the expansions, the game packs, the stuff packs, the kits, the damn kits, what is going on? Like, if you buy all of that, that's like $500, maybe even $700. I've heard different prices depending on the day that people have added up the costs with all the packs that have come out. It's getting ridiculous. The stuff packs, the added on content the DLC is getting ridiculous. And I'm over it. Like, I'm ready for The Sims 5 because The Sims 4, in my opinion, has just expired. And yes, I keep buying packs because there's no game like The Sims. And I'm gonna keep playing it because I'm weak-minded. But I want more from my Sims game. A lot of the time I go back to The Sims 3 if I really want to have a fun time and just reset myself of The Sims 4. And look back at all the content and all the life that The Sims 4 is missing. I go back to The Sims 3 because it's more fun. And I know at this point it's a popular opinion that the older games are better than The Sims 4. With that being said, thank you so much for watching my rant on The Sims 4. The Sims 4 has been my life recently. I'm just so addicted to it. Not just The Sims 4, The Sims 3 as well. I got that on Steam. It's really fun. Nice throwback to my childhood. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about the comparisons between the two. And that's all. It's not like I'm gonna be able to do anything about it, and it's not like I'm the first person to make this video, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.